Hello, I am Brian, aka Lorgon111, and welcome to my episode 0 of Mindcrack Survivor. If you don't already know what Mindcrack Survivor is, there will be a link below in the description, and you should definitely check that out. And in general, I would say, I would always watch the official Mindcrack Survival footage first before watching my corresponding episodes, because overall I think they'll be the most well-produced and most interesting, and you'll get a chance to see everything that's going on. In contrast, my particular videos are going to contain the following things. First, I'll have some behind-the-scenes footage, some stuff that was happening off-camera. Second, you'll be able to see my own perspective and my own view of things. And finally, some of my own after-the-fact kind of commentary about what was going on in my head, as well as some of my own thoughts on the episodes. So without further ado, let's get started with episode 0.
Like here at the start, we'll start up, we'll introduce everyone, there'll be team assignments, there'll be a mini challenge at some point here, and then after that point, you guys will go to your respective camps. At that point, you won't see anyone other than yourselves. The cameraman will be invisible. You should always remember there's cameramen around, so even if you're off by yourself, I mean, you're all recording as well, so just kind of play this like you're making a Let's Play to some degree. If you wander away from camp and you're by yourself, if you're not with someone else, still kind of talk, like, because again, there'll be a cameraman around. Each morning, for those that never watched Survivor, each morning there'll be a tree mail, and it's just a book in a box, basically, that explain what's going to happen that day. It's kind of a riddle or a rhyme. It doesn't exactly tell you really anything. But once you get that, whoever goes off gets tree mail, comes back to camp. You'll read that to everyone in camp. Everyone gets together. You read that. Then you make your way back from your camp to where we started at the mats. Once both teams are back at the mats. Oh man, somebody is queuing up. Once everyone's back to the mats, we'll teleport everyone to holding cells. Those are these boxes that you're seeing on each side of you here. There's a red one and a blue one. Whenever you're in there, we're not recording. You guys shouldn't be recording either. Don't talk strategy, stuff like that while you're in the holding cells. Just kind of sit there quietly. If you need to run to the bathroom real quick, for example, that might be a good time to do it. Not before a challenge, but after the challenges, maybe. There is no break during the day here, so hopefully you have like some snacks or something, or maybe you'll just get voted out and then you can eat all you want.
Wow.
After the challenges, like basically what we'll do while you're in the holding cell is we're going to be setting up our camera positions, all that stuff, getting ready, and then we'll bring everyone in. I'll explain the challenge, we'll do the challenge, then you'll go back to your holding cells. From the holding cells, we're going to teleport everyone out. One at a time, or not all one at a time. We're going to teleport as many people as we have cameramen for out. We're going to do a quick 5-10 minute interview with everyone. Then we're going to send you back to camp life, right where you left off whenever you left during the day. The time will basically be the same whenever you leave and when you come back. Then if it was a day where we had an immunity challenge, oh my god,
Zuljan.
Sorry.
If it's a day whenever we had an immunity challenge, whichever tribe has to go to tribal council that night. Whenever the sun sets at dusk, you should head back to the island where we started at, and there's a dock there with boats. You'll take boats over to do the tribal council stuff. Then you'll come back and go back to your camp. And this is how every day will repeat. On the days where it was just a reward challenge, there's no immunity challenge, there'll be no tribal council that night. There'll just be a night cycle, and in the morning there'll be another tree mail that'll explain that day, and that's how every single day is going to progress throughout the entire game. Does anyone have any questions from that?
Will we get reminders throughout as we forget?
No, it is your job to make sure every morning when the sun rises, you go get your tree mail, and you bring it back to camp, you read it, and then after you read it, you guys make your way to the mats again.
Okay.
And then the same thing, if you lost that day at dusk, it's your job to remember to come to tribal council. I guess if someone forgets, if things go horribly wrong, we can do second takes or whatever if we have to. The idea is to maybe say basically everything in one take. But if things go horribly wrong, we can do a second take if necessary. We can remind people, etc.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's things I'm forgetting.
Does the game chat work if we like get lost on the island or something crazy?
No. I don't think it does. Really, you shouldn't be able to use. You should not be able to use game chat because, again, there'll be cameraman with you. So like, if you're like completely lost and you're like don't know what to do, I guess you could say something. I'm not really sure what we would do.
Might hear you. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you couldn't chat to your other teammates. That's the idea. So you don't use like whispers or tells or anything like that if you're not near someone. Oh, one of the things I am forgetting, I just remembered it. Do not craft tools, as in shovels, pickaxes, hose. Tools. You can craft fishing rods. You can craft bows. You can craft those things, but do not craft anything that allows you to break blocks. You'll be in adventure mode while you're on the map or on the camp life. And if we want you to interact with any blocks, we'll give you the tools, but don't craft them. It's technically possible to get the materials you need to craft some tools, but don't do that. If you die during camp life, your team will receive a time penalty in the next challenge. So if one of your teammates dies from starvation, mob damage, etc., the next challenge, you'll have like a 5-second delay. If 2 deaths, 10-second delay, and so on. So the idea is to stay alive, but if you do die, you're not out of the game. But you will have to make your way back to your camp after you respawn and all that shit. So just, ideally, you probably shouldn't die if you want to not get voted out by your team for sucking. I think that's the gist of everything.
Seth just posted something in the chat. I don't know if you saw. He said interview answer format.
Ah, right. Thank you. The cameraman will be asking you guys the questions, but you should answer in the form of a statement because the cameraman will not be their audio will not be aired with the show. So, like, if I ask you, how did you feel you did in the last challenge, you should answer it like, in the last challenge, I feel like we did blah, 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 blah. You should not, the question itself will never be heard, so you should always answer in the form of a statement. Yes, right.
Good then went AFK to go talk to the cameramen, the Mindcrackers, who were going to be filming Survivor. And of course, in glorious Minecraft tradition, when anyone goes AFK, you must always do this.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Suffocate. Alright, we've made this too large. There we go. Oops. Oh, sorry.
I want to get that yellow wool out of my hand so it's no evidence. There you go.
Perfect.
It's beautiful.
It'd be funny if his sound comes muffled now. We hear Good, he's like... Next up, here we all are getting our first look at the actual set of Mindcrack Survivor for the first time, as we try to iron out some of the usual technical difficulties that go on with trying to put on this type of production.
Well, I configured
I just realized
double click for my continue or my push to talk.
if you look out on the ocean, there's waves on the ocean. Did you guys see that?
Actually, he said that the losers have to go to the tribal council and there's boats and stuff. I guess we'll just figure that out if you lose. I was
They're very
gonna say, where the
slow
heck
ways.
is that?
They're not really going anywhere.
Well, yeah. Stationary weather, but...
I was about to be very impressed, but they're just stationary.
The sand that's broken, did one of you guys break that?
I'm still...
That would be Rob.
No.
Take a guess who it was.
No, no. The thing is, you shouldn't be able to. You should be in adventure mode.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay,
I
back.
was helping too.
Yeah, I can break blocks, so we're not in adventure mode.
I am now
Look, I
100%
helped
less
you.
P.
Okay, so I'm on the automatic. Is the start of what I'm saying getting cut off, or is it working pretty good?
No, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay, stop breaking blocks.
Oh, now I'm in creative. Ho ho ho!
I think he's trolling.
What game mode are you guys in?
Adventure.
Yeah, I would imagine adventure.
Yeah, now I'm in adventure.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm
and
good
I
now.
can't.
It actually took somewhere between 1 and 2 hours to get everything set up before we were ready to film the opening shot of Mindcrack Survivor. And in that time, I started to get a sense of some of the personalities of the different people that I didn't know before the competition began.
PvP is on. You guys should not be fighting each other though. Against like blue team should not be attacking red team and vice versa. The reason why PvP is on is in case you accidentally hit each other, friendly fire, that type of stuff. But you really shouldn't do that either if you're smart.
3-2, you still in,
Yeah, I'm still surviving.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, what about accidents
That's what I'm saying.
against the other team?
Oh no, you should not accidentally hit the other team either.
Oh, you know what?
I don't know if anyone has detected this,
Dude,
but I feel like there's one troublemaker in the group.
Yeah.
He wanted to play a woman, and I wouldn't let him do it.
I told you.
Confirmation on that. Nice.
He gave us the voice that he was gonna do.
They all believed it, Good. See?
Sure they did.
I was kind of into it.
Have you got?
I'm not the only one, right?
3-2, can you log out and log back in, please?
Sure.
You may have noticed something interesting about the audio already in these clips. We were using a special Minecraft plugin that made it such that both direction and distance from other players affected how you would hear them. If someone's farther away, they would get quieter. If someone's on your left, you'd hear them out of your left earphone, etc. This was very important for the actual gameplay, but it also had interesting effects for the behind-the-scenes setup.
I'm assuming the cameramen are already in place. Do you guys want to unvanish and make sure you're all in a good spot? It's gonna be very weird.
Creepy.
Oh, whoa. Oh, goodness me.
Okay, so I'm gonna start standing over here. This pressure plate where I'm standing by, you guys don't.
Wait.
We can't hear you, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you, dude.
Oh, shit.
This episode, episode 0, has been mostly behind-the-scenes footage, but in the future there will be more of my own commentary about what I was thinking during the actual Survivor competition. But before we go, here's one more bit of behind-the-scenes footage from before the start.
I'm gonna do a mark in chat just so I can use it for editing too. So you guys will see something like this. It will be edited out. That I'm not naming any of you Mark. I think we're ready. So if all the cameramen know where everyone's at, and you're all ready, I think we're good to go. So if you guys want to head back over towards the pier here, whenever you see the word Mark come up, just everyone walk from here up to where you all just were. All right.
Alright.
All right.
Who farted? Damn it.
I didn't install that plugin.
You guys don't have smell-o-vision? Oh man, it's so quiet now.
What were the people called that were already on the island of Lost before the plane? What were they called?
The others.
Yeah. There's another right over there. He's right on the beach.
Welcome everyone. Everyone gather around here, within range where you can hear me. Welcome to the first ever Mindcrack Survivor.